11.
Direction, Marino dancing between the hashes, cuts out left side, straight ahead, towards the end zone, touchdown as he flips, heel overhead into the end zone. Play action fake for Stafford, he's going to go deep, far sideline, Henderson, he caught it, touchdown, holy smokes! Man in motion, they snap the ball, it's loose, the ball's on the field, a fumble, Georgia has it, Dannell Ellerby.
We just stepped on their face with a hobnail boot and broke their nose. We just crushed their face.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mark Richt Show. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and Coach, congratulations. That is an impressive win, I mean, by any measure. And to do it at this particular point in the season, club really needed that little shot in the arm, didn't they?
Yeah, we needed that. It was a great victory. I was so proud of our players especially, but our coaches did a fantastic job. Our fans were unbelievable. The band got after it. It was a total team victory.
Well, let's cut right to the chase. The one question everybody had, I mean, from that opening score right on, was the celebration on the field. And you made no bones about it. You said, I told the kids, if they didn't get a penalty for celebration after our first score, I was going to be mad at them.
Yeah.
And by George, they took you up on that.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago is when I told them, I said, look, man, we're going to have some energy in this ball game. As a matter of fact, I said, after our first score, you know, we're going to celebrate. And if you don't, I'm getting everybody up at 5:45 in the morning. I only gave him permission to do it once, and it got a little out of hand. But I think and I'll say this too, there was absolutely no disrespect intended to Florida in any way. We just wanted to get jacked up and celebrate.
Mark, one of the most unique settings in all of college football. Half the stadium blue and orange, the other half red and black.
That's right. We end up having to kick to them, and thankfully they fumble. Early in the game, Asher catches it on the dead run, and I thought he was going to score, but their big lineman got a little piece of him, knocked him out of bounds, but then we started off this game with a little toss sweep. No Sean running over number 3 there.
Hey, Coach, you run 9 straight running plays to get it in the end zone, and I mean, look at this.
Look at that kid.
8 of them, no Sean Marino.
He's a mess, I'll tell you. He's a great ball player and got an awful lot of energy, and the line really did a beautiful job for us this ball game. It was a lot of fun to see our guys get after it the way they did.
Look at him stretch out, and they reviewed that, but that was definitely, he broke the plane of the goal. Touchdown, Georgia, the Dogs on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that was great. And then the whole team jumped in there on the celebration. That was something that I threatened to run them all if we didn't get a celebration penalty after that first touchdown. But the thing of it was, if they'd have come back and said that wasn't a score, it'd have been a 15-yard penalty. It'd have been 2nd or 3rd and 15 or whatever it was. It'd have been awful. But thankfully, the touchdown was it held up, and then we kick off to them, and they get a penalty, and it really didn't hurt us on the field position. They got the ball on the 30, or 30-35. Then they launch one out here, hang it up kind of high. Rashad Jones doesn't quite get there in time. And we come right back and throw a beautiful deep ball to
Muhammad Massacre.
Yeah, hit him on the dead run, and when he threw it, I thought he overthrew him, but he hit him just perfect, and that was just a fantastic job.
Dogs back with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, we had another unsportsmanlike conduct. I guess Muhammad did a little gator chomp or something, and but our coverage team did a beautiful job. Andrew did a good job of making the play. We just about had it. Geno Atkins just about had it, but Tebow or whoever it was held on to that darn thing. We did get to Tebow about 5 or 6 times, which
very unusual.
Yeah, very unusual against the Gators, and I think we had more sacks today than they had the entire year.
Look at that, just pulled his leg.
Who's that right there? That was Big Cade.
Cade Weston.
Here we are getting the ball deep in our territory, trying to get that 99-yard touchdown pass, and old Stafford got hit as he was cutting it loose, and
it just kind of hung up.
Yeah, it did. They ended up getting a touchdown out of it, and then they have their version of unsportsmanlike conduct. Give us a very good field position. Asher Allen did a nice job of returning kicks this game. Stafford does a beautiful job of throwing the ball to Noshawn for a 3rd down conversion. Great hands by Noshawn, lining up as a receiver. He's a very, very versatile kid. Stafford getting some tough yardage. off the gut. Matthew had a couple fine runs. This game puts us in field goal range. We don't quite get enough on it, and we give up really good field position to Florida at this point. Very good protection. They've got a nice scheme going there on what we call a wheel route or an out and up. He was out there clean, and Otivo did a beautiful job of getting the ball.
There you are. Look at that defense.
Another sack. It looked like Geno Atkins was in the middle of it.
Yeah, Coach Martinez, he just did a great job with the defense.
Yeah, he did. You know, Willie had a super plan and just timed out those blitzes. Just had them coming at the right time. Direct snap to Noshawn Moreno for about a 6-yard gain. We motioned Stafford out of the backfield.
By the way, Coach, let me point out, this is the only lead Florida has the entire day.
Beautiful throw here. This seam route was a play we also threw late in the game, and just a great job. That both times it was an audible by Matthew. Coach Bubble did a beautiful job of scheming him, and Matthew did a good job of getting to the right play. Run a little sprint out, hand back to Noshawn. Didn't go quite where we wanted it to, but that's what happens when you give the ball to a great player. He's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and we did. We locked on. We got a little bit of blocking going on here, but I'll tell you what, it takes a special player to make those kind of plays, and Noshawn has shown the nation he's one of the best.
And the Dogs
what
back
a
with the lead
great
for
effort
good.
there by Corby Irvin. Did a great job laying out, getting Harvin. That guy's so fast, it's unbelievable.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to chat with a real Gator hater, Marcus Howard. Stay with us. The Mark Richt Show is brought to you by BB&T. BB&T, there's opportunity here. By AT&T. Singular's name is now AT&T. Your world delivered. Great Southern Wood, makers of Osmos pressure-treated pine. IBEW, online, on time, and on budget every time. Lowe's, let's build something together. Verizon Wireless, proud to support the Mark Richt Show.
Honey, I was gonna wait till you got home, but I can't.
What is it?
We're pregnant! Honey? Oh, you're speechless, right? Wow. Way to step up there, Rick.
Singular's name is now AT&T. Buy any phone and get up to 4 free.
It should come as no surprise that the most trusted name in pest control uses the #1 name in termite protection. The Centricon system protects our White House and Statue of Liberty, and Cook's Pest Control brings that same protection to your home, eliminating termite colonies. My customers depend on it. Cook's and Centricon, the unbeatable combination.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
College life is so complicated. There's your grade point average, your roommates, then there's money. With BB&T student-free banking, you get free checking and easy access to your money. We'll even link your account to your folks' BB&T account back home. Because you've got enough to worry about, like what to wear this weekend. Banking, insurance, investments. BB&T. There's opportunity here.
Look at this. We just won a lot of money.
This is so great. Now we can go on that cruise with my parents.
Careful what you wish for. Keno can make wish come true.
Play Keno. Pick your numbers, your odds, your chance to win up to $100,000 every 4 minutes.
Keno!
Welcome back. Coach, your whole defense played so well throughout this game against a very talented and athletically skilled offense. I don't think there's any question how they stack up against anybody in the country.
That's right.
And Marcus Howard, talk a little bit about him and the job he did for you.
Well, Marcus is a guy that's from South Carolina, the low country they call it in South Carolina, and came in as a linebacker, very speedy linebacker. It didn't quite fit him, and I'll tell you, we had a little defensive end issue one spring. We said, let's just throw him over there at defensive end and see what happens. And I'll tell you what, he just played extremely well. He's not a prototypical body. at the defensive end position, but he's so strong and so fast. He holds up, even though he's a little bit undersized. And this last ball game, he just played beautifully.
No doubt about it. Marcus Howard, a guy that's finding a way to get it done.
First down 10, Reed fakes, he comes back. A man on him, and we hit him from behind on the 35.
I mean, you know, it means everything to me to be a Georgia Bulldog. I mean, when I first got here, you know, my heart really wasn't in it, but like now, you know, it means the world to me. The day I realized I was a Bulldog was when I was sitting actually in this room right here, and Coach Johnson, he asked me, you know, Marcus, do you love football? And you know what I'm saying, I had to sit and think about it, and that was the day I just went home and I prayed about it. You know, I just felt like, you know, I mean, I love football, you know, and this is where I'm at, so, you know, I'm Georgia. My favorite memory would be the year, I think it was the SEC Championship 2005. You know, I recall it sad, you know, we won the SEC Championship game. It was in Atlanta. My good friend Jarvis Jackson from Atlanta, you know, we just had a good celebration that night. Being at Georgia is like having a second feeling. That's one of the main reasons why I say that I am Georgia, because it's a great family atmosphere here from the coaches and especially the players. I mean, without the players, I don't even think I'll even be here. When I leave here, the piece that I think I'll always be here, you know, it's just my personality with the younger guys, even with the older guys who's like a redshirt junior and true junior. Just my personality, just having fun with the guys and just hanging out, just somebody who they can always count on.
All right, coming up, second half highlights, and trust me, you'll want to see these.
Bumble! It's Yellow Fella!
And don't let him get you with that yellow wood. It's tough on rot and decay. And outlaws.
First down.
Thank you, Yellow Fella. Those guys are crazy.
No kidding. Who punts on first down?
No, just caulking around old windows can save you lots of money.
Could I try that?
Just one compact fluorescent bulb can save $30.
You know, sealing and insulating your home, you can save a lot of money on your heating and cooling bill.
For more information on energy-saving products and projects, just visit Lowe's.com/energy.
Lowe's has more Energy Star appliances in stock than anyone. They really save you some big bucks.
Lowe's, let's build something together.
Use your Lowe's consumer card and pay nothing for 12 months on appliance purchases of $299 or more.
Sports South is the home of the Atlanta Hawks.
Here come the Hawks.
Bringing you more games than any other network.
How about that one?
Catch all the amazing action all season long as the Hawks hammer home the highlights and electrify the ATL. Friday at 7, the Hawks tip off the season against Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavs on Sports South.
Nice glove, London. And here's Hossa. Scores! What a beautiful goal that was! Around those boards. Excellent. What a hit there. Kobe looking at the circle. Score! Almost gone!
They got a kick to us to start the second half, Coach, and again, Georgia with the lead, and so here comes Asher, and he had 140, I think it was 149 yards of kickoff returns.
Did he really? That's fantastic. He really did a good job of making people miss and wrapping up the ball especially. I think this is a short yardage run right here where we washed everything down and Noshawn saw it and cut it back. Just some beautiful blocking up front. Really a nice job by Trenton Sturtevant right there.
Break tackles.
Trenton pulled as a tackle and made a beautiful block, and Noshawn took it almost the distance.
That was a run that took him over 100 yards en route to 188 on the day.
This was a nice job. We ran two fullback runs. It wasn't there, and Noshawn was kind of a little tired. We had him out of the game. Then we put him in there on third down to make him think we're going to give it to Noshawn. Then we faked it to him and threw it out there in the flat to Brandon
Is that
Sutherland.
wheel route again?
Yeah, that's the same little thing they did a little while ago, and very effective against us in this game. This is that quarterback power that they've been running all year long, and just so difficult to stop. I don't think anybody stopped the darn thing. Good little screen pass there to Jason Johnson. Got a very nice gain there, trying to recover some yardage that we had gotten in trouble with. Old Brian Mims, we made him angle kick the whole day, try to get him to kick it out of bounds. Thankfully, we've got a block in the back right there.
Oh, you could see that one.
On Remarcus Brown. But, you know, Mims has punted so good. We wanted to we were thinking about letting him do his thing, but we had to try to angle kick away
Another
from that
sack
young man.
of Tebow.
Yeah, Marcus Howard does a beautiful job.
Look at him getting
there. And Jarius Wynn, I'll tell you, Jarius Wynn, we moved him from interior defensive line to defensive end, and I believe he found himself a home there. Got him a beautiful sack. Got little Rennie Curran, true freshman.
He was out on both sides. He's got speed to the outside.
Yeah, he's some. This is their 4th down attempt. I think they were going for a double reverse there, but we just pressured them enough to where we got the big stop. That was probably the biggest play of the day for the defense anyway.
And then look at this.
We launch it out there to Mikey. Mikey makes the beautiful play.
Yeah, and the catch was similar to the overtime catch against Alabama, right over the top of the defender.
It was. I think this ball was thrown not quite as well as the one in Alabama, but Mikey got after it, made the play, and took it in the end zone. He's really done a beautiful job. Yeah, they had a nice little deal here. Faked it to Harvin, acted like they're going to throw the bomb. The bomb was covered, dumped it back out to Harvin just to get right back in it after a great return. And they got those points back so fast it felt like we didn't even score there for a minute.
But then here's what you do. When they go for 2 and you shut this down and shut it down nicely, and then what do? You come right back with a nice drive, running the football, and take it the length of the field and score.
Yeah, this was that 3rd down seam route that was so important. That we hit right there. That was a big 3rd down conversion, biggest play of the drive. And then, like you say, we just started. Look at Brandon Sutherland blocking this man 11 yards down the field. We just really got after it. You know, I was feeling like.
Is this Figgins coming up with the catch here?
Yeah, that was that was a great read by Stafford, because we had a little wheel route to No-Shawn Moreno, you know, and last year I think Stafford would have thrown it to No-Shawn no matter what, but he was patient. He made a good read. And he dumped it off to his outlet. Jason Johnson get another big run. Beautiful blocking up front again by the line and tight end. And Brandon Sutherland again, No-Shawn just blasting through. And then we do a great job on this weak side. Isolation play off of a look that we normally run the fullback belly here.
His 3rd touchdown of the day, Coach.
Yeah, what a beautiful job.
33 carries, 188 yards, and 3 touchdowns. No-Shawn Moreno becoming a national household name on this afternoon.
Yeah, that was, boy, I guess that was another big one, huh?
Oh, terrific there.
Because Florida's moving down there again, great position to take the lead, not take the lead, but get back in the thing. And then we get that.
And then look at this. You're getting a little shower there a little early, huh?
Yeah, that was awesome.
We worked pretty hard throughout the week, and offensive line made big holes all night tonight. Receivers caught the ball, made big plays down the field, and Stafford threw the ball well also. So, I mean, when the offensive line's giving us holes and protecting it as they did tonight, it really makes it easy for everyone else.
We play with the swagger tonight. You know, we try to come up on the forward play and try to spark the whole team. Coach Richt said, you know, just go out there, don't leave nothing on the field. And as you saw when they scored that first touchdown, it was a big dog pile.
You know, I don't think no other game can match the emotions building up to this game. You know, even last week in practice, you can just tell that it was a different kind of feeling, even from the coaches, from the players. Everybody just walked around with a little bit better demeanor.
We set the tone for the whole game. I mean, next kickoff, they're out there jumping around too. I mean, it was an intense game. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was one of the more fun games I've been a part of.
Hey, Coach, Water Girl wants to know, when Matthew took a knee inside the 10 and everybody held still, was that a trick play?
Well, honey, what we were doing is what we call a freeze play. We'll call our cadence, and if the defense gets into the neutral zone, we'll snap the ball, get a 5-yard penalty, and move on. Well, the officials didn't think that that Florida's defender was in the neutral zone, so Matthew takes a knee. Our guys aren't going to budge until the official blows the whistle, which he did not. So everybody's just sitting there frozen. Then the Florida defensive lineman dives over the top and whacks Stafford, and we get a personal foul on them, and it turns out to be 1st and goal inside the 5, maybe, I think it was. So anyway, that's exactly what happened, and I'd like to say it was a trick play, but it's really what we've done for years, the officials just for some reason did not blow the whistle.
I don't know what you think about unions, but I'm here to tell you things have changed. My name is Gino Kelly, and as newly elected business manager of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613, I am the one making those changes. Our workers get your project done faster and with better quality because the union makes sure our members are drug-free and well-trained, and the job gets done when we say it will. That is a point of pride I'm not willing to compromise on. If you're a business owner, manager, or developer, and haven't looked at the new IBEW Local 613, give us a shot.
Tiffin Motorhomes, proud supporter of Georgia athletics.
The 21 Little Debbie car all over the track today.
Ken Schrader? Is that you?
Maybe.
But who's driving the car?
Oh my goodness, the Little Debbie car is heading the wrong way.
Welcome back to the Mark Richt Show. Coach, you beat the Gators 42-30, and obviously no one beats Florida without having some things just really stand out, and a couple things that stand out. The 6 sacks. They come into this game. Tebow had only been sacked 5 times all season.
Yeah.
You sack him 6 times.
Yeah, that's an amazing stat. You know, we didn't expect to get that many sacks. We want to get some pressure. When you get there, it's hard to tackle that guy, you know.
He's so big and strong.
But we wrapped him up. We latched on pretty good and pulled him down 6 times. And I think we had 5, might have had 5 in the first half. It was just a tremendous job.
Matthew Stafford, throughout the season, we've talked a couple times here about how he's had guys deep and he's missed them or just overthrown them or whatever.
Right.
Had a little trouble connecting on the deep ball. No trouble connecting on the deep ball here.
No.
He hits 2 big bombs for touchdowns.
2 beautiful throws, 2 great plays by those receivers, and 2 quick strikes.
And finally, if you want to see how to make a head coach smile, here's what you do. You were 10 for 13 on 3rd down conversions.
That's amazing. I'll tell you, I think that was one of the things that the open date helped, you know, a little bit more time to plan all your possession down situations, 3rd and 1 and 2, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. You know, we had some good answers.
Hi, kids.
Yellow fella.
Eat a good balanced breakfast, yellow pals. Be sure to brush your teeth afterwards. Look both ways before crossing the street. Be kind to old folks and animals. And years from now, when you're building outdoors, be sure to use yellow wood. But remember, character is the one building project you never finish. Ma'am.
Who was that yellow man? Honey!
Stafford coming back to pass. Looks. Massacre!
The Dogs change jersey and the Tigers black out. Stay tuned. The Mark Richt Show in living color is next.
Toss sweep, put that thing out, and Marino got out there. 15-10, 5, touchdown Marino. Cox takes it, we're coming on him, and he got his throw off. And we intercepted the ball out deep around the 50, getting away is Kalen Johnson. He took it down to about the 36. Takes a snap, looks, and throws. There he is, Bailey, complete in the 15. And there's a touchdown! Touchdown, my God, a touchdown! We just stepped on their face with a hobnail boot and broke their nose. We just crushed their face.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mark Richt Show. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and all in black, and wow, looking in those stands.
Yeah.
Could you believe the support? You asked for it from the Bulldog Nation, and my goodness, they showed up.
Yeah, it looked awesome. I thought I was in the middle of a movie, like a Disney movie or something, you know, or maybe, you know, somebody had, you know, touched up a picture, you know, to make it all black, and it was just, it was fantastic.
Well, it certainly unnerved the Auburn Tigers. Let's get into the first half highlights. Coach, I just can't even imagine